Hello friends, welcome to our channel Castor Classes. And in this particular video, I am going to discuss some important concepts related to string. So in my previous video, I have shown you how you can define a string like x equal to hello inside double quote or single quote according to your choice. Now if I write type of x, we will be getting string. Okay. Now very important property of string is its length. See, hello is having length 5. Now how you can calculate the length of a string? For that, in case of Python, there is a method available, that is len. If you write len of x, you will be getting the length, that is 5. Okay, so this is how we can calculate the length. Next concept is very important, string comparison. Okay, suppose I am writing w equal to abc, okay, and d equal to def. Okay, now w equal to d, whether it is correct, whether they are equal or not, they are not equal, so you should get output as false. W not equal to, sorry, w not equal to d, is it correct? Yes, w and d are not equal, so we'll be getting output as true. So this is how you can check whether two strings are equal or not. Now, like comparison in case of integer, here also you can apply greater than equal to less than equal to greater than less than, but it will occur in a particular algorithm. Let me discuss. Suppose I am writing w greater than d. What is the expected output? C will be getting false. See, and if I write w less than d, I will be getting output as true. Now, why this is happening? The string comparison happens based on lexicographic order. What is lexicographic order? That is dictionary order. Okay, in dictionary, whatever word will appear earlier, that will be treated as smaller, and whatever word will appear later, that will be treated as bigger. So ABC will obviously appear before DEF in dictionary, so W less than D will be true, and W greater than D will be false. Okay. Now let me show you some more example. Suppose MNP. Okay. Now WMNP will appear after DEF in dictionary. So W less than D, this particular thing will give us false. Okay, see, false, because W actually is greater than D in case of dictionary order, right? So this is how you can apply greater than less than. Similarly, you can apply greater than equal to less than equal to also. Now very interesting point, that is, suppose I am writing DEF. Now you tell me which one will be greater. See, dictionary order compare, D and D same, so we have to go to next character for getting the dictionary order. Next also tie, E and D. Next one, when you will be going small f and capital F. So now when there is only case change, that is uppercase lowercase, then you should consider the ASCII values. Okay, small f is having more ASCII value than capital F, so as a result, what will happen? The W will be greater than D. Okay, so W less than D will give us false, and if we write W greater than D, we will be getting true. Okay, so if equal or tie occurs, then to break the tie, we will use ASCII concept. But if they are two different, that is, if no tie occurs, then simply dictionary order it will follow. Okay, so this is how comparison can be done in case of two strings. Next very important concept, that is checking a particular string is substring of other string or not. Okay, suppose I am considering two strings, hi and other string is hello. Now you just check, hi is a substring of hello or not. No, this is not a substring. Okay, let me check one substring. Suppose he. See, h and e are present consecutively in the string hello. So see, he appear here. So basically h is a substring of hello. Now how you can check in programming? There is in we have to use. This particular statement will return us true if he is a substring of hello. If it is not a substring, it will return us false. So he in hello, obviously it should return us true because he is a substring of hello. If you run, you will be getting true. But suppose I am writing ho, H, O, both the characters are present in the string hello, but not as a substring. They are subsequence. Okay. Try to understand the difference between substring and subsequence. Substring must be consecutive, but subsequence need not be consecutive. Okay. Like see, H is appearing here and O is appearing here. In between H and O, there is ELL. So this is not a substring. This is subsequence. Now, as this is subsequence and not a substring, if you run, you'll be getting output as false. So like this, you can check whether a string is substring of other string or not using in. Okay. So in this video, we have learned three very important concepts. One is how to calculate the length. Another one is how to do comparison between two strings, and how to find one string is substring of other string or not. Okay. So I hope you have understood this. This is all for this video. Please subscribe our channel if you have not subscribed till now, and don't forget to press the bell icon. And if you find this video helpful, please like, share and comment, because your valuable feedback will help us to improve. Okay. Thank you.